recording now, so don't be afraid. What are y'all seeing?
Seeing that, and then the picture stuff. You got somebody, Richard and Terry or Joe.
I see a longhouse.
You got some
Okay,
people
that's what I
in
want you to
the
see.
waiting room.
I don't see them. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this thing. I gotta shed some stuff. Scan. Shed a bunch of junk I gotta open, and I'll let these other folks in here.
Two of them at the door.
Okay. Gotta find my way back to it.
Just the three of us.
Building castles in the sand. It's the three of us.
Canals.
Where in the heck is it?
You have to put these boxes up here and make
Oh, there we go.
yourself maybe make it think view. Go down to this thing and try to see what else is down there. Take your zoom. See that? We have to clear that out because it's behind it. I believe. Just close it. Yeah, hit it open.
Hey, y'all see that?
Yeah, but you're.
I still gotta find
in
those
that
people.
meeting.
Back to the people.
We admit people.
Yeah, hold on here. Technical problems. Here we go. I found it, I think. Maybe. This is wild. How all this disappeared.
Where's that one at?
Now let's show. Let me try to shut some stuff here. Now it's gone. I just need to shut some stuff. What is this? There it is. There's a side note.
Little bar to admit them. Can you switch screens or something? Because what's showing up there is not what's showing on your deal.
Hmm.
See, that's your meeting controls. You got to be able to.
Oh, I'm up. Oh, I see it up there. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
You can't,
No, hold on. I
you can
can
access it. Let's do this. So we had to go into settings and put it all on one screen.
Well, anytime. We'll do take time of just jacking around.
Hang on. Let me.
There, we're
Cancel
back
that.
into it though.
No. But I need to.
Continue recording.
I need to make it to where it's going to make that.
This is what these people. They're sitting out there.
See, it's showing it now. Let's just put this down here in case you need it.
Okay, let's grab these people. Bonjour. Sorry, we were having some technical difficulties there. I don't know if everybody's in now.
Let me fix your monitor real quick.
Need you not go. Give us your Bob Witch cat. Waje webtai akoda bore wad mi mun kinomage when.
I'm back on here. Come on.
Okay. Now I can just kind of minimize that one a little bit. Oh, yeah. Miigwech. Zenege nan goragan nodatazon kakos. This computer's kind of hard sometimes there. Kiwazi and Dow. Quetanjana. Let's see.
Close that.
Do I just minimize it?
Little drop down.
Oh, I meant big.
There, next to the word view, you make it big. Use that little drop down. Yeah, you can get that. Close that.
Do I want to do that though?
Yeah, because it's going to close that. All right, now you can make that small. Make it smaller.
Kidding.
Go to view. Change the view there. Color.
Maybe I can go share screen.
Share screen.
There we go.
You got it, man. You got it. There you go.
Okay, well, I wanted to know. Okay, now if I can just get this thing to, oh, here we go. Okay, so, oh, crud, I gotta go back. Okay, so what I've got here is on it, Bodewad Mim, when kid went in some Potawatomi sentences, and I want to just kind of go through these and I'm going to say what they are and see if you guys recognize what's being said or if you can figure out what the sentence is about. Some of it has rhyme or reason, some of it doesn't. It's just some thoughts that were kind of flowing through my mind when I wrote these down. Wenija o Gamishomas. Wenija o Gamishomas. What are we saying there? Who is your grandfather? Wenija o Gamishomas. And the G on there lets you know that it's your grandfather, Gamishomas. You could also just say Misho, Wenija o Gamisho. And then Mana Kekyajak Ik Iba Mdao Gumgok. Mana Kekyajak Ik Iba Mdodao Gumgok. What are we saying there? Kitnam get the Buakawas. You're very smart. So Mana Kekyajak Ik Iba Mdaugum Mdodaugum Gok. So Monik. There are a lot of Kekyajak elders. Ik is there. Ik is a weird verb. It's actually the verb ye, to like be at a certain location. So like if you say, Nipija Ejayayim, where are you? But in the they form, it becomes ik. So Mana Kekyajak Ik Iba Dodao Gumgok. There are a lot of elders over there at the Sweat Lodge. Dodao Gumgok. And Dodao Gumgok means at the Sweat Lodge versus Gamuk, which would just be the Sweat Lodge itself. So that's the locative form of it. Weknesia Nagwazet. Weknesia Nagwazet. What are we saying here? Weknesia Nagwazet. Oh, good. Hopefully I've got somebody. The gentleman behind me, my coworker's been answering everything I've said, and I'm like, dang, scan thought it was Bagaji Zenegit on it. Egi Nebia. I thought it was a little bit difficult what I wrote, but show. There you knew it. Does anybody know what Nog was it? Does it look familiar at all? Nog was it? You might have heard it inside of some other words. You might have heard like Nowab Managwet or Manowab Managwaze or Mano Nob Managwaze. Have you ever heard that? Any thoughts? Nagwaze means he or she looks a certain way. So Weknija Nagwaze, what does he look like? So because we're talking about your grandpa, so it's kind of a continuation on that. What does he or she look like? And that nagwaze, you see that on a lot of verbs, like you'll see like chi nagwaze, somebody who's kind of like homely looking. Manowab managwaze, he or she looks good. Or in some communities, you might hear Mano Nab managwaze, he or she looks good. You also hear the inanimate form of it, which is nagwet, would be like it looks good. So like Manowab managwet, it looks good. So anyway, so Weknesia nagwazet, what does he look like? Tukoze bagaji mina wapshkan kwet. Tukoze bagaji mina wapshkan kwet. Sure. Sure.
A little short and
And a little short. And
white. Is that white? I don't know.
it does have white in it, but what am I talking about?
White haired. White haired.
White haired, yeah. So he's white haired, exactly. I see you touching your head up there. White hair and short. Yeah, so he's white headed and short. That Wapshkan Quet, that can get people sometimes because it looks like a little bit like that ending for cloud too. Think of
Mhm.
like Guanquet is like it's cloudy, or you think it's like
Your word of the day,
say it again.
your word of the day was cold. Cold. It's a little bit right there. Okay. What's the difference?
I can't quite understand you. It's a little
You
bit.
get, you said your word of the day was cold, and it was spaghetti, almost like that, but you had a G-E-G-E-J-I.
Oh, I know what you're saying. You're saying
Almost sound.
yeah, Tekize would be like cool. Tekize. It is very close. Tekoze is to be short. Tekize would be he or she is cool or cold. And then you also have bigaji. Bigaji is like be cold. Like so, if I said nabigach, that'd be like I'm cold. Nabigach. So there, a couple of these words are a little close too. The one thing to kind of notice with those, the ones that end in that ze, a lot of times that indicates like a state of being. Like in this sense, he or she is a certain way, so he or she is short. Or if you were cold, you'll hear he or she is cold. Or skadze, he or she is mad. Zagze, he or she is scared or afraid. That ze a lot of times indicates that on a word, but that's a very good notice. It is very close to that tikaze, nitikes. For being cold too. So I can see why somebody would say that. I actually didn't see it myself at first, but I understand that. Tukoze. So Tukoze Bagaji Mina Wapshkan Quet. So he's short, he's a little bit short and white-headed. Okay, Gamiquindane Ebiskon Yet Gom. Gamiquindane Ebiskon Yet Gom.
You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of, but it's not always just dressed. It's also kind of what he's wearing. You gotta biscogne can be to get dressed, but it can also be like what you are wearing today. So do you remember what he's wearing today? Gamiquindane e biscogne gom. Wigi wio kwane mina shana gebadi zinba biskowagen mina gette makaznan.
So you wore a hat,
Uh-huh.
pants,
Uh-huh.
Zinba Biskowagen.
What's a zinba biskowagen?
It's either a shirt or a jacket.
Ribbon shirt.
Ribbon shirt.
Ribbon shirt.
Wasn't it? Mina gette makaznan.
And old shoes.
Now here you gotta realize that gette isn't always old. Sometimes it's kind of like real or true. So
Some mocks.
so really what I'm saying here is some moccasins. So I don't want you to think he's wearing just shoes in general, some real moccasins, some real shoes, some real moccasins. That's what I'm trying to say here. So, and that first one, that wigi wiokwane, is actually the verb to wear a hat. I decided to shake it up a little bit, and I used the verb to wear a hat. So he's wearing a hat, wigi wiokwane, and then mina shana gabadi zinba biskawagan mina gette makaznan. So he's got a hat on, He's got pants, that's a plus. Yeah, he has a ribbon shirt and he's got moccasins on. So, Wigi wio kwane mina jana gebadi zinba biskawagan mina gete makaznan. Nijanadek I zinba biskawagan. Nijanadek I.
Was that
Eh.
what color?
What color? So what color is his ribbon shirt? Now this one I had to think about for a little bit because Zinba by itself is actually animate. But Zinba Biskawagan is inanimate because Biskawagan's inanimate. So it's a little funky like that. I had to think about that. But if you talk about Zinba by itself, ribbon, it's actually an animate noun. So Nijanadek I Zinba Biskawagan. So what color is his ribbon shirt? Shqua I Zinba Biskawagan.
So it's red.
Ishik Nagindadas.
Two.
Not just two. What do you think I'm trying to say here?
Second.
Second. Nagindadas. Now, up in Kansas, they might say also Nigi is another word for that. Nigi or Debeshka is another word for that, for the verb ndadze, Nagindadas. So Mshqua I Zinba Biskawagan Nishuk Nagindadas. He was second born. Down here we do blue for firstborn, thirdborn, fifth. Second is red, fourth, sixth. Some communities do it different. Some people use black even, and some flip the color. Some use red as first, and so whatever different people use is fine. But I'm just so down here we said so Mshqua I Zinba Biskawagan. It's a red ribbon shirt because he's second born. Nishuk Nagin Dadas. Gom Tano O Kacheni Megwa Bamadze. I don't know what I was trying to say here. Scan on. Hold on there. I think I jumped boat. I was done talking about that. Hold on. Nomak abdak nebiagayan egi nebiagayan. Let me read what I wrote here. Oh, okay. I know what I was thinking. I don't know why I wrote it like this. I was gonna talk about like several of his siblings and stuff like that, but the way I did it, I didn't make it really clear. I was gonna say that only Gom Mtano Kicheni Megwa Bamadze. So today, so what am I saying there? Gom, what's Mtano?
Only.
Only. What's Kicheni?
Old man.
Old man. I didn't know if y'all would know that word. Not everybody uses that. Some people say Kiwezi, that Kicheni old man. Megwa.
More.
Okay, what else can it mean? Not just more.
Still.
Yeah, Bamadze.
Living.
Yeah, so today only old man is still living, as in his siblings have passed on. I was going to talk about his siblings, but I jumped into something else, so that's my fault. Jagne wuki kekyajak egi gete mbwakawat. Jagne wuki kekyajak egi gete mbwakawat. This one might be a little hard for you guys. Jagne wuki kekyajak egi gete mbwakawat.
So the elders are really smart.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know what Jogne was.
Jakne means like the generation is passed on. So those elders that are really smart, they passed on a lot of them. So that it's like a whole generation has passed. It's related to the word. No, it's related to the word like I don't know, like, well, jog is like everybody, but just Jagne means like it literally means like the whole generation has kind of passed. When you say Jagnawuk, it means they have passed on. So it's like the whole generation has passed, basically. Jagnawuk this whole generation of truly wise ones have passed on. Nan Godigan Wie Nagan Quechmuk Nipijagim Wakaw Zejuk. Nedwindana Kino Nagwa.
Sometimes I ask them.
Skin, I can't see the rest of my thing because I gotta move my peoples around here.
Sometimes someone.
Yeah, sometimes somebody. Nede Gwetch Muck. What is that? What is Gwetch Ma? Yeah. So what do you think that form is?
I ask
Sometimes someone
them, they
asks
ask
me,
or
he or she asks me, Nan Godigan Wie Nede Gwetch Muck. Sometimes somebody will ask me, Nipijagim Wakao Zedjuk.
where are the wise ones?
Yeah, where are the wise ones? Where are your wise people at? Where are the wise ones at? I had a lady yesterday come down and ask me almost that exact same thing. She said she egi pop madzit shoda nedwindan ekino negwa gi kekyaja. Oh, crud, we're already running out of time? Dang, scanna. So, well, so. She was asking me, she had traveled here to Shawnee, was asking, where are your elders at? Where can I talk to them? And, a lot of our old people have passed on that had a lot of traditional knowledge. So, and she said, Nedwindan Kino Negwagi Kekyajik. I want to speak to them, those elders, about get to Madzamanan, about our life, our way of living. So if this thing cuts off in about 10 minutes, we'll just restart it and I'll post it back up in the Facebook group. That's the problem with the free version. I've been trying out this Zoom here. It's got positives and negatives. So hopefully y'all will come back with us. How nomak shana bawamshe nagi wabma egi bamoset. How nomak shana bawamshe nagi wabma egi bamoset. What do we got saying there?
Okay. Mostly.
Joe, that's Moshuk. You think about Nomak? What's
Yeah.
Nomak? It's a time indicator. Yeah.
At one time,
Yeah.
Oh.
At one time or a little while ago.
So before
Were you seeing them walk on?
oh, really?
I saw them
Walk around?
walk.
Him walking around. Yeah. So a little while before I saw him walking about. I saw him walking around. So how Nomak Shana Bawamshe Nagi Wabma Agi Bamoset. So a little while before I did see him walking. So I saw him walking somewhere. Because now that you've described him to me, he's a short guy, he's got what he's wearing and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, I saw him a little while ago. Nijiye Wedgie Guan Ga Bamoset. Nijiye Wedgie Guan Ehen Ga Bamoset. Yeah, so which direction was he walking? Because you're trying to find him. Nijiye Wedgie Guan Ga Bamoset. Which direction? Nijiye is which. Wedgie Guan is indicating a direction. Anytime you see that iguan in there, it's usually some kind of directional indicator like Quejuguan, on top of Namaguan underneath, Wedge like in a certain direction. So which direction did you see him walking? Nijiye Wedjuguan Gapmoset. Nija Ejnakazot. What's his name? Virgil Jinkazo. Nijetso Pongazet O Gamisho. How old is your grandpa? Nijetso Pongazet O Gamisho. And the Metsana gonna be shock something Epon Gazette.
90?
Yeah, maybe around 90. I don't know. Metsana gonna be shock something Epon Gazette. Maybe 90. Looks. Oh, now I can see the time up above. I guess if I was smart, I would have noticed that. So we have 6 minutes remain. So that's good. Yeah. Okay, let's flip to the next page here. I just put some random pictures in. Okay. Oh, well, let's look at that picture real quick. I actually said something about that picture.
Did you make that?
Joe. That's a beautiful birch bark biting. Pretty amazing what people can do with their teeth.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
I'm not that talented with anything. Teeth, hand. I mean, I'm just none go again. Anishinaabe Moyan Neshja Bawa Jitoyan Moshuk. Sometimes I could speak some, but I can't really make anything. So how? Okay. Gigi Wijiton Nei. Gigi was jeton e. And some people will drop the W off. They'll just say Gigi jeton. Yeah,
Did you make that?
Yeah, did you make that? Gigi was jeton e. Chongi was jetosini. Chongi
No, I
was
didn't make it.
No, I didn't make that. Cho nigga kendesina jetoyan. Cho nigga kendesina jetoyan. Cho nigga.
You don't know how to make it?
Yeah, I don't know how to make it. Cho nigga kendesin. I don't know. Is jetoyan how to make it. Here I kind of dropped my W. I actually tend to do it without the W. But some people will put the W with it. So I just kind of, sometimes I'll do it. I would say in Kansas, you probably see it without the W more, honestly. Oh, I lost a letter there. Namiquin Don, Egijiayan Iba, Got Bodewad Mimau Jishnoan Mida, Oda Nene Egi Wijitot Getchwai. Namiquin Don, Egijiayan Iba, Got Bodewad Mimau Jishnoan Mina, Oda Nene Egi Wijitot Getchwai.
Gathering?
So let's kind of, yeah, so I was talking about a gathering. So what am I saying there?
Man,
Yeah, he said one man did make it behind me. That's supposed to be Miquin Don, by the way. There's an N missing. So Namiquin Don. I remember Egijiayan Iba. What am I saying there? I went over there to Got Bodewad Mim one or Bodewad Mim Maujishnuan, one part of me gathering. Mina Oda Nene Egi Wijitot Getchwai. And there was a man that was making one kind of like that.
What?
What?
No.
Oh. Okay. Let's see here. Getchwa Benowi Nagi Nodwa Wie Kadot Ikedwin Neshjagom Winindaman.
Like long ago, I heard someone say that word,
Uh-huh.
but not
Not know it. What's not?
think.
oh,
Well, actually, I kind of messed up here. I kind of said, but today I meant to say I can't remember, but I think I said I can't. But today oh no, I would have said it right. Today I forgot it. Winindaman. Winindaman is to forget. So, but today I've forgotten it. Is what I'm saying. See, when you put that W on Nindan, it becomes to forget. Nindan is to think it. Winindan is to forget it. So I forgot it. So what? Yeah. So long ago, I had heard someone say that word, and I'm talking about the word for birch bark biting. But I can't. I've forgotten it today. Scana, bad Justin. I'll figure it out one of these days. Let's see. Bodewad Mimwin Mazinigan Nagi de Bob Don Bidak Neshja Bois Pokemon Oda Kedwinji.
so did you offer the?
Sit there.
So you looked inside the dictionary, Potawatomi dictionary?
What did I do? How did
You looked, you searched?
I checked, but yeah,
Check.
same thing. I mean, you got the gist of it. So yeah, I checked inside the Pommy dictionary, Neshja,
But you couldn't find that word
but I couldn't find that word where?
there.
There. Bam. Nice. Yeah, so Bodewad Mimwin Mizinigan, Potawatomi Dictionary, Nagi de Bob Don. I checked in it. Biduk inside of it. Neshja Bawa, Makaman, Oda Kedwinji, but I couldn't find it there. Now that Makaman might throw some people off. The verb is, you might want to, I'm not sure who's got their audio up, but somebody might need to mute it for a second. There you go, in between talking, but you can always turn it back on when you're talking. That Makaman comes from makan, which is the verb to find it, and it changes to Makaman when it's in the conjunct. It's kind of funky like that. Makowa is to find somebody. So let me see. We got 1 minute and 23 seconds. So here we go. Ganabich Gotgish get Nigi Mikwindanagi Nobdeman E Kedwin.
One,
That
two,
word or?
two.
Nobleman, Shelby.
Look
One
for
day
it.
I will,
Mina Kadam?
I mean, it would have to
maybe
be like
one day I will.
Just not remember.
It's a little choppy, but so perhaps one day I will remember, and I'll look, and I'll see that word. Wait, Nabdaman. I think that's what I meant to say. Hold on here. Skena. I'm trying to think what I was trying to say. Get a bitch go geese getting a wee mikwindan a gi Nabdaman. Nabdan is to like look at it, and you'll look at that word. Skena. I don't think I did a typo here, so I don't know what I was trying to say. I meant I'll remember the word. So get a bitch go geese getting a wee mikwindan e kid one. We'll just strike the Nabdan. I'm not sure what I was going for there. Jash Bakan